Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about the life history of Gideon, one of the most famous judges in the Bible. Gideon's story is full of lessons that we can apply to our lives today. So let's dive in. Gideon was a man from the tribe of Manasseh, who lived during a time when the Israelites were being oppressed by the Midianites. He was chosen by God to lead Israel to a great victory against the Midianites. The Midianites would come and raid their crops, leaving the Israelites with nothing to eat. But before he became a mighty warrior, Gideon came from humble beginnings. Gideon initially doubted himself and lacked faith in his abilities to lead. God heard their cries and sent an angel to Gideon, who was threshing wheat in a winepress to hide it from the Midianites. The angel greeted Gideon with these words, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." Gideon was surprised by this greeting, as he didn't see himself as a mighty warrior. But the angel told him that he had been chosen by God to save the Israelites from the Midianites. Gideon was hesitant at first. He wanted assurance from God that he was the one chosen to save Israel from the oppression of the Midianites. God answered Gideon's prayers by giving him signs, including the miracle of the fleece. He eventually agreed to do what God had asked of him. He gathered an army of 32,000 men to fight the Midianites. But God had other plans. God told Gideon that his army was too big and that he needed to reduce it. So, Gideon sent home anyone who was afraid, leaving him with only 10,000 men. But God still wasn't satisfied. He told Gideon to take his men to the water and watch how they drank. Those who drank with their faces in the water were sent home, leaving Gideon with only 300 men. With only 300 men, Gideon and his army marched towards the Midianite camp. They carried trumpets and torches hidden inside clay jars. When they reached the camp, they blew their trumpets and broke the jars, revealing the torches. Gideon trusted God and obeyed, resulting in a much smaller army of 300 men. With faith and obedience, Gideon and his army advanced against the Midianites, and God gave them a great victory. Gideon's story is a testament to the power of faith, obedience, and courage in the face of great challenges. The Midianites were confused and scared, and they started fighting each other. Gideon and his army were able to defeat the Midianites with God's help. Gideon became a hero to the Israelites, and they asked him to be their king. But Gideon refused, saying that only God should be their king. Gideon's story teaches us several lessons. First, we should trust in God's plan for our lives, even if it seems difficult or impossible. Second, we should be willing to step out of our comfort zones and do what God asks of us, even if it's scary. And third, we should always give credit to God for our successes and not take the glory for ourselves. Gideon's story is just one of many in the Bible that show us how God can use ordinary people to do extraordinary things. We hope that this video has inspired you to trust in God's plan for your life and to be willing to step out in faith when He calls you to do something. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. See you next time.